Hello and welcome back to another week of speed training. Woo, yay, how exciting. It's probably way more exciting for you guys. I actually have to go do the runs. We have some very important things happening this week. It's getting very serious this week. I have officially picked my next half marathon and I know a couple people running it. I don't want to completely embarrass myself and have them be waiting for me at the end to finish. So I have to get practicing, and this speed training is more important than ever. So week 3, day 1, it is Tuesday today. I took Monday off. It is kind of a wild one today, and I'll try my best to complete the run. I'm trying to get out there as fast as I can before cramps start hitting. They're not here yet, but I know they will be, and so I need to get this run done and then come chill on the couch for tomorrow's easy run, 3-mile recovery run on the treadmill so I can go nice and slow. Our other drama today is that it is a 800 meter runs for my tempo run, 5 of them. So it's 5 800 meters, a little bit slower pace than it has been, which I have no idea what pace I'm running right now, but a touch slower than I have been. I'm gonna try and use Strava today and see if it gives me like a little bit faster of a change in speed, but I'm not optimistic. And then it is, so 5 800 meter sprints for me, followed by a 400 meter jog. So we will try our best today. I'll see you guys out there.
I wonder if I changed my number, would you wanna know? It's the coldest kind of comfort that we could talk, but we don't. We spent summer swimming in a sunset haze, technicolor, crazy how fast it felt.
Oh my goodness, that was very difficult. The 400 meters was actually quite easy, so good news out of all of this is the distance I was doing last week felt like a breeze. I think it's the mentality. The 800 meters was very difficult. 2 of 5 circuits done, I had to sit down and take a break. The cramps started, and I just sat on the sidewalk for a little bit and chilled. My little fanny pack running belt I've been using was way too tight today, and I think it was just making it worse, so I took it off halfway through, and that made it a lot better. That was very difficult. I told myself if I did 4 I could go home, and so I finished 4 of the 5 circuits and then said, you know what, we're here, what's one more circuit? So I finished all 5, but it did not go well. But that was the farthest I have to go on a tempo run for this 4-week speed training, and I finished it, and that's good news. So I'll only get faster from here. We also got to the fun where my headphones were saying charge me every couple minutes. My watch had 10%, and I think my phone was doing the best, and it's at about 20%. So we almost just completely went dark on that run.
Can't call you up when it's late at night, can't call it love.
It is tempo run day again today, and if I was nervous last week, I'm more nervous this week. I feel like the distances are getting too big too fast, and it's already a struggle enough to do last week's distance that I don't really know if I can accomplish this week's distance. So last week was a 3-mile at an 8:20 to 8:40 pace. This week is only a 3.5 mile, so it's not that big of a jump, but it's still 3 miles last week was very difficult. So I took it pretty easy the last few days. I was hoping to not run today, given that it's raining, but I made Wednesday my rest day just because I had 0 energy. I took a nap and just told myself I was gonna run, but it was a strong no when I woke up. And yesterday I did my just recovery run on the treadmill, so I've given myself a nice good break, but that also means that it's time to get back into it. But I realized I haven't been eating enough this week. I've just been starving when I wake up, after lunch, after dinner. So I made it a point to buy more filling things for next week's meals. That's all the good drama right now. I don't really have very exciting things going on. I mean, I do, but I'll share it later. I'm gonna go on this run. I gotta get used to the outdoor running in the rain and the cold. My half marathon potentially could be in the rain and the cold, so.
Call you a friend when I'm in my head on a downhill dive. Can't call you cruel for changing your mind. I still can't.
All right, it's long run day. Today is a 7-mile run at like a 9:20 to 9:50 pace, which I think should be doable. The 6-mile last week was not super challenging. I mean, it was challenging, but I could do it. We're on a bit of a time crunch today. It's already a little bit before 8 a.m. and I have 7 miles to do. So I'm anticipating like an hour and 15 minutes just for like the warm up and then walking back home. Maybe longer, right? That's 70. Oh gosh, I can't do math. Maybe longer than an hour and 15 minutes. Crap. Yeah, so I need to be ready to leave the house by 9:45, so I gotta get going. I've already mapped my run. It should be a little bit over 7 miles, but it's a nice loop. It'll end on a hill, which will suck, but it'll be a nice hill. It's currently pretty foggy outside. I don't really own anything reflective, so if I don't film again or post this, that's why. Yep, all the runs are going pretty well and I'm very excited to be done with this. I've learned that running faster does help you in the long run. I thought all of just running low and slow was better, but I think a mix of the both is the best. So I'm gonna go bundle up and go out on this run. So I'll see you guys out there.
Don't know what to call you if I can't call you mine. Is it miscommunication?